I need a volunteer. You, sir. And another volunteer. You, sir.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere? Uh-oh.
Put Yo Gorilla or Snake back together and go into the draws to win a stereo or a radio. Enter the Yogo Stereo promo as many times as you like. Details in these packs.
ACDC. Stiff upper lip.
Shoot from the hip, back at a stiff upper lip.
That new album, Stiff Upper Lip. Out now.
Ready for a McDonald's cheeseburger?
Can't wait, Ronald.
Can't wait, Ronald. Woohoo!
Hamburglar?
Took our lunch.
See ya!
Don't worry, I'll catch him. Come back here. Oh,
Uh-oh. Yikes!
don't.
Bye-bye.
He's getting away.
He'll pop up.
Let's eat.
Sorry, mate.
To know your desire of the most delicious of things imaginable. To let your greatest gift to me remain just a touch.
Take up the challenge of the Duke of Edinburgh's Awards 17th Annual Canoe Challenge. Compete in the 6, 12 or 24-hour canoe event and help the Duke's Award raise valuable money for programs and activities. Held on the weekend of the full moon in March 2000 over a 60-kilometre stretch of the River Murray between Swanreach and Morgan. The Canoe Challenge can be entered as a leisurely paddle or as a feat of endurance. For more information, phone 8226 7010 and be part of the 17th Annual Canoe Challenge, proudly supported by Network 10.
Friday.
Lucy Camden. How do you know my name?
Romance is in the air.
You want to take me to the dance?
But is Lucy riding for a fall?
I could use your help with something.
An all-new episode of Seventh Heaven, 7:30 Friday on 10.
Hot Wheels, leading the way.
New XP Racers Daytona 500, it's you.
XP Racers got a motor inside.
Real pit stops to make your car go faster. No lane so you can crash.
XP Racer Daytona 500.
Channel 10 and Harvey World Travel are giving you and a friend the chance to fly Malaysia Airlines to Kuala Lumpur, Los Angeles, Las Vegas and New York in Channel 10's trip of a lifetime. Valued at nearly $20,000, pick up an entry form at these businesses.
Movieland entertains you. Movieland's got the movies you want to see.
Movieland, where you can get the free movie of the month when you hire any other new release.
Who's got the biggest range of designer bed linen in Adelaide? No idea. You've got me.
Hey chat. So today for some reason, because I didn't really want to start Sly 3, we're going to be putting together like a media shelf and watching some Ace Lightning for some reason. Because that was something that won't get taken down by Twitch. Pretty much. It's like an old... it's either Australian or New Zealand. Like a real life CGI mashup show, but I might start that in a little bit to see who's around. Oh no, or we could just get straight into it. I wasn't sure who was around. Do you reckon we just started Equal? You down for that? Because that'll be the like the main feature, and I'll just be doing shit in the background. Yeah, because going into Christmas, don't have a lot of time to stream all of Sly 3 because I'm not in Melbourne. Up to you. Well, otherwise it's just going to be silent, so I might just start it, and I'm not sure what the balancing will be like. because I'm gonna be listening to. I haven't watched it in a while as well, so this is for me as much as it is for you. Go for it. All right, let's go. Sorry, I just hit the mic. All right. Cool. So, there's not gonna be subs. I think it's like 480p, maybe even 240. Hopefully, my preview isn't huge for what you guys can see, so hopefully it looks not terrible. Let me know if you want it louder. Myself. So pretty much what we're building today is like a
Brilliant, the amulet.
it's like a thin DVD bookcase thing. So, not like this. It's got like adjustable shelves and shit, so we'll see how that goes. I've just got it built today. So I watched Ace Lightning on, it would have been just ABC 1, I think ABC 3 would have been around yet. I can't remember when that was a thing. Hopefully I've got enough room to do it here. And we'll go through some... That's the back, I think. Go through some of the stuff I'm going to be putting on the shelf as well. I'm not sure how long this stream's going to go for. I'll see how many people hang around for Ace Lightning. And sorry for my camera, it's not very wide. So I don't know how much you can see.
Where'd they go? What's wrong with this game?
A lot of just styrofoam, I guess. The boys. So all non-Australians in the chat, please don't make fun of Ace Lightning. Heap of little shelves. Ooh. You hate to see that really cheap chipboard.
Can't you see we're in another dimension, you imbecile? First, we find our headquarters.
So I did some IKEA stuff yesterday. But going to like the nasty stuff, you can really feel it. Hey HP Demo, how you going? Yeah, that's how I get in and out of the room. Stop making a stack of the shelves. Yeah, it's not blocking anything really.
My foolish foe. You've just saved me the trouble of having to find you.
Let's talk face to face. It's so much more personal.
Just a dream.
I told you this wasn't over. Now cough up the amulet.
Okay, it's not a dream.
Oh, my leg! Haven't you crippled me enough already?
That was an accident in another dimension a long time ago.
All right.
It's an accident, Mr. Badman. I'm sorry.
I surrender. Take the amulet of Zor, but spare me. I'm
Kill him.
begging mercy.
Why should I?
Blast him.
After all our battles, you should have learned. You're no match for
Add this to the pile of cardboard on my bed. You guys can't see, I don't think. No, you can't. It's like I got a 3x4 Calyx and a 1x4, both just all the crap just over there. So yeah, we got like a DVD shelf. See what all the pieces we got first. I think I opened the wrong one. That one was just like a lot of the shelving. Isn't super useful. I didn't see if there was a number on them. Probably should have looked. No, it says A on it. Yeah. We have to open it anyway, so that's fine.
Look, kid, if you're gonna be a sidekick, you gotta work on your timing.
I mean, like, the show obviously looks bad.
This is insane.
But it doesn't look that bad.
Not real. I don't understand.
That makes
Like the budget of it and stuff like that.
So,
I think.
now, Marcus, the next move had better be ours. Show me where to find the Carnival of Doom.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'll power up. I'll be fine. Is that the enemy?
No, that's just my parents.
Ah, here we go.
Parents! Look, Ace, would you mind just hiding back here?
So this
behind
is
the shed.
Hey, kid.
sort of what we're dealing with. I don't know how much of that you can see. How much of that's
Come on!
But yeah, it's a DVD show from Atlas. It was only like $100 odd, so
No, Mum, everything's fine.
Pog instructions.
Just super.
Hopefully they are.
Sorry about the hour.
Oh, the back of it doesn't look
Had to
very
meet
nice.
everyone at the new office. You know, it's like to talk and talk and talk.
Oh, and that weather out there, I thought we left all that rain behind in England. Well, trees are down, roads are blocked, it's total chaos out there.
Alright. Let's
I'll say.
get all these pieces. It's gonna be fun getting rid of all this crap.
You've done well, my flying rodent. Behold, the new Carnival of Doom. The perfect place for the final battle. Right you are, my totem of terror.
So this show went for 2 seasons, believe it or not.
Is our piece of the amulet safe?
Need you ask, my lord?
Excellent. We'll find the other pieces soon enough. Now come. Come and conquer.
So it sounds like they're looking for bits of amulets or something. Ooh. I don't know why this gives me like. If anyone's seen Small Soldiers, I don't know why it does. It just does. It makes me think of that show.
Who's that?
I don't know what this. What are these boys?
What's going on here?
Enough
Must be the
with your
size and stuff.
quibbling questions. You will speak to Lord Fear only when spoken to. It's all right, my steady head.
A and
Good
B.
evening, Lord Fear at your service.
Lord
And
Fear.
permit me to
Sounds like a good
introduce
guy.
Lady Illusion.
Hardware.
Oh, I get it. Hey, your Carney's looking for work. Well, I ain't hiring, and I sure ain't hiring in the middle of the night. Now clear out of here, the two of you. Don't make me use this.
Imagine if you just killed him. Alright, we've got some room to play with now.
Listen to me.
So let's see what we're.
You are never, ever to harm this gentleman here. Without my permission. Please continue, Mr.
I was gonna say this man has a wife and kids, but no, he doesn't.
Think about it.
Oh.
I could really use some professional help. And you're all professionals. I can tell. Congratulations.
Yeah, I feel like I watched a good couple dozen episodes. I don't know, I didn't watch it like that much. I definitely saw it on a lot and it stuck out a lot, but I don't think it was actually on all that much. I don't know. I might be able to find, I think I like Ran the Twist downloaded as well. I might chuck that on. See how people endure Ace Lightning.
Morning, Mickey.
Ever hear of knocking?
What's with the outfit?
Ooh. Geek.
They're my pajamas.
You hate to say it.
Time's over, kid. Get into your fighting gear. We have to find the Carnival of Doom and send
Okay,
Lord
it's
Fear
saying
back to
just to
prison
use a
in the
screwdriver.
6th dimension.
It's our mission, Marvin.
My only mission is to get through my first day of school. And it's Mark. Mark.
Mark?
See, Mark. Dad,
Mark, who are you talking to?
Dad,
Is everything
no,
okay?
I'm jerking off. Please.
Mark, can I come in?
no, Dad, I'm getting dressed.
You've got 2 minutes. Or you'll be late for school. It's your first day, remember?
Acting against CGI stuff is always like really sad.
Oh.
Alright, let's grab that guy.
Strong for his age.
Look, Ace, I don't know what's going on here, but... Wait, what's happened? You're like totally recharged.
Luckily, I found a new power source. I'm ready to rumble, kid. So get yourself powered up.
Mark!
Alright, so we're starting with
Mark! Downstairs, 1 minute!
so C's, I think. This is not a very good set of instructions. Oh, I think a lot of it's gonna be on them.
Car trouble, Dad.
The thing won't start. This battery is new, but it's completely dead. I mean, it's like someone has siphoned all the power out of it.
Ooh.
That's how he did it.
That's how who did what?
Nothing, Dad. I gotta go. I don't want to be late for school.
That's how who did what?
So you're the one.
I am? Who told you? Wait, the one what?
The one who moved into the Anderson house? I'm Samantha.
Okay, I don't know what.
Hi,
That's
I'm Mark.
unmarked.
Nice to meet you.
From England? That is so cool.
It is?
Yeah. So how you like it here? Guess it's pretty different.
So far, yeah.
C? Yeah.
Hey, slightly.
Where?
In your hand.
Oh, yeah. So you
Fucking
play?
loser.
Know what my boyfriend does.
Ooh.
So that's why I heard all that noise from your house. You play your video games loud, huh?
Yeah, it makes it more realistic.
I know I could hear their voices. You must have some awesome speakers.
Yeah. Is that the bus?
Hey, Tusinger. How you going? Yeah, we're in the new room now. I wish I had a more, like, a wide lens. Because my camera's, like, so far away right now. I don't know if... I think it's somewhat in focus. Maybe. But, yeah. I've been looking at wider stuff. But this is what I have to do for tonight, I guess. And we're setting up a DVD shelf.
Taken.
E? Oh, it's like...
Reserved.
It's like Spider-Man, bro.
It's all yours, dude.
Name's Chuck. Chuck Bugle. Welcome to Conestoga Hills Middle School.
Hey, Chucky up, Chuck. You gonna puke all over the new kid?
No, Wayne, I'm not gonna barf today. I took a motion sickness pill.
King.
I get car sick.
This is a bus.
Tell that to my stomach. Last time, it was like projectile, man. It just went everywhere. The windows, seats, kids were falling in it. They said I couldn't ride the bus anymore. But my mother, she complained to the school board. She said it was the driver's fault or the bus company or something. She's a lawyer.
Chuck, I'm gonna listen to my music now.
Ooh.
Blast away, dude.
It's very fucking rude. Like, I don't care if he's the guy who vomits on himself. Let the kid a break. Okay, is it just like... Oh, it's only 1A and 1B. Our A and B, we've got our 2 C's. Oh, 4 D's. Alright. And 2 E's. So, most of them aren't marked. Hey Blue Jay, how you going? No, I didn't hear the... Oh, no, the cat story with the cat jumping in through your window, yeah? and you had to look after it. What happened with that? Did something else happen? That's one I already looked at. So he's a fucking loser. Chuck's a king.
Ace Lightning in the Carnival of Doom. Sweet game.
Hello, Chuck.
I saw you sitting by yourself. Thought you could use some company.
So you play this game?
Mm-hmm.
How does it end?
Dude, I wish I knew. I'd give anything to finish the game, but I can never find enough pieces of the amulet to beat Lord Fear.
Hi. I have a bet with my friend. Have you ever met the Queen?
No. But I met Prince William.
Really?
Oof.
You win.
Girls. Anyway.
King.
You have to be at maximum power to beat Lord Fear, or else he obliterates Ace Lightning and takes over the world.
Maybe you could help me. I've got this problem. It's really bizarre, but...
Hey guys. Sorry to interrupt, but a bunch of us are going to get some pizza after school. Do you want to come?
Pizza? I'm there.
How's Dockenham?
Sure. I can meet you after science class.
Great. Well...
I think these are the same.
Okay, bye.
I think.
Samantha Thompson hasn't talked to me since elementary school. This could be the dawn of a whole new era.
Samantha, she's popular?
Yeah. Like the most
Doesn't
popular
have
girl
the
in
holes
school.
in it.
She's at the top of the popularity pyramid, along with her boyfriend, Brett.
So if they're at the top, then where are you?
Yo! Prince of Puke. We're finished eating here. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, Wayne. How you doing? I'll get started right away. Sorry about that.
What are you, Chuck? You slave or something?
Well, the thing is, I'd rather do this than get beat up.
Aww.
I don't know how it works here, but back home, people will carry on pushing you around till you learn to stand up for yourself.
Yo, Brit boy. Wanna join your little buddy up, Chuck?
I don't want any trouble.
Then butt out. What a wuss.
I mean, yeah, at least it is getting fed.
Where's a superhero when you really need one?
Wait, is there...
So is
Did I find the F?
electromagnetic radiation simply the flow of energy
Oh no, F
through
was
space
the
at the speed of
big
light
one.
in the form of electromagnetic waves? Hardly. Is the flow of
Alright, I'm just unsure with a few of these.
photons, isn't it? And this
See.
refers to what?
Alright.
Mr. Mugo.
Planck's constant?
Now, photons having the same energy, their number corresponds to
Alright, so we need a B.
Let us ask our newest student, shall we? Mr. Hollander.
Could you repeat the question, sir?
Tut, tut. Must have interrupted his tea time, don't you know? Remember, you
Why is everyone just like a
people,
prick?
There'll be a test on Monday.
Like, even the main character.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to join us.
Hey, Mark. Don't worry about Chesbro. It picks on everybody. So you ready to go?
Maybe another time. I
This is called Ace
I've gotta see
Lightning.
someone. Look, I'm really sorry. Bye.
It's like teenager just crap. I'm pretty sure it's Australian. I can't remember though.
You mean that English kid? Seems kind of weird, don't you think?
Well,
Seems
yeah,
kind of
right.
like he's a
Just-
gamer.
I wonder if there's something wrong.
No, I'm sure he's fine. Come on, everyone's waiting.
Oh, this is C. 20 C.
All right, kid. Let's see what you've got. Show me your powers.
I told you I don't have any superpowers. I'm not a lightning knight. This is
A
reality.
lightning knight.
You want to talk reality, kid? All right, here goes. Somewhere out there, Lord Fear is plotting to get my piece of the amulet, and if we don't stop him and send him back to prison,
need some B's and some C's, I think.
Look, if you want to see your world taken over by superhuman scum from the 6th dimension, that's your business. But I've got a job to do, and I can't do it.
Oh, I think C's might be the Dowls.
I'm not a hero.
Yes, based Dowls.
There are all kinds of heroes out there. I mean, look at you. You went somewhere today you'd never been before. Met all kinds of strangers.
Thank you for the host, Blue Jay.
Took real courage.
Mustn't be too bad. Ace Lightning. Alright, shove those in.
Piece of the amulet. You'll need it to become a lightning knight, but keep it with you at all times if it ever gets into the hands of Lord Fear.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's...
It's game over.
So C and D, I need
Look,
one of
Ace,
each.
I'm not sure I'm ready for all this.
You'll never know until you try. So long, kid. I'm off to find the Carnival of Doom.
Alright, flip him over. I think I'm doing the same meme again.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Just follow the code of the Lightning Knight. Do right.
These are metal. The IKEA ones I was doing with were only plastic little twisty boys.
Do right.
Those things that lock in. Those two.
Enemy approaches. The trap is set.
A, B, and E.
This time there will be no mercy. This time, Ace Lightning will be destroyed.
But your lordship, what about the meddling mortal?
Ah, yes. Our foolish adversary has a sidekick. My lady. If you would be so kind.
Alright, so it's all the middle ones by the look of that.
He, too, must be utterly annihilated.
Kill the kid. Yeah, how we going, Funky Chair? We're watching some Ace Lightning and building a shelf. Pretty brain rotty, but yeah. After having work today and like it doesn't feel like it's worth starting playing Sly 3 because of Christmas and stuff, because I won't be able to finish it before another break. I thought this would be somewhat interesting content. Oh, see you later, mate. Because yeah, how often do you get to watch me build a shelf?
Yes.
It's not very straight, but that's okay.
Amulet of Zor. Another
Hasn't stopped me
piece is
before.
Say goodbye, Ace Lightning, you superhero scum!
Oh, true. I did not see that.
I can't believe you.
Good call, Funky Chair. I did not see that because I, yeah, wasn't looking at it.
This isn't how.
Wow, when it was live.
To end.
Alright, let's go episode 2. See if there's still pricks in that one.
Hey Mark, it's Pete. Your last email didn't make any sense.
King.
You said something about Ace Lightning and a gang of bad guys escaped from your video game. Now they're running around causing trouble.
I do like this this version of Discord.
Believe me, Pete. Ace Lightning is for real. Except I don't know where he is, and I can't find him.
Oh, I just realised I'm blocking fucking chat.
What's with the wires, Lord Fear?
It's just a little something to amuse
It's.
us.
Can someone give me some background information on Ace Lightning and like when it was out, if it was Australian or not?
Pleasure, my lord.
Because it's a show that I've watched, but I don't know a terrible amount about it. I remember watching these early episodes though, for sure. Alright, so then A and B.
Our benefactor, Mr. Duff.
I like him.
What, dear sir, is your biggest financial problem?
Well, I suppose it's paying my electrical bill.
Perhaps we can be of some assistance.
We'll get a charge out of this. What
slurp. Oh. 2002, 2005. It's decently big. I think it holds about 1,200 odd DVDs. Oh no, sorry, 568 DVDs, or like 1,150 odd CDs, I think. So yeah, no, decently big. But it's like, it's made for that. So that's why there's so many shelves. So you can really just like get it how you want it to be. Is the mixing of me in the show alright still?
How's that, Mum? Something's still not quite right. Did you move them all over there?
I just
garden
moved them
mouse.
from there.
So I've changed my mind.
Mum,
It's
I
always
have
kinda
things to do,
weird.
you know. Haven't unpacked my room yet. I'm already on munchkin duty.
They're called gnomes, not munchkins. Besides, we need a garden, a proper garden, an English garden.
English garden, huh? Ah, yeah.
I've always fancied one of these.
He's gonna run over the gnomes, isn't he?
Here, you.
Yeah.
Hi, Chuck.
I think Chuck's the best character in the show.
Driving lesson.
You want to go to the mall? After that, if we're not too full, we could
Actually, it's-
swing by the carnival.
The carnival? What carnival?
Did this guy do anything else? This main actor guy?
Like a million years, but
He looks like he has been in other stuff, but I couldn't tell you what.
That's it. That's where he is.
that's where who is?
Hold that thought.
Alright, so I need 8 E's. These are little small buggers. E's, I'm guessing, are these. Yep. Alright, I might be up and down a bit now. So I've got to do this one on the floor, I think. So I get A. Hoping it's that way.
Mum?
E.
Dad, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back later. Come on.
Is that the E? Maybe that was the E. Or was it? Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Some of them aren't labelled.
Guess who's went by here with Chuck Mughal?
Two
That
E's.
English kid, Mark. Mark is here? Samantha? If I didn't know you were with Brett, I would swear you were into the new guy.
No, it's just, I think there's something weird going on with this guy. So where are they headed?
That way, but I didn't...
He keeps talking about Ace Lightning,
It's fine.
and that's it. That's his whole personality.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Gunner.
Looks like the tide has turned, Lightning. You're the one who's imprisoned now, and I'm the one who's free.
It'll take more than this to stop me, Fear. And then you've got a one-way ticket back to the 6th dimension.
Shelf making.
You arrogant
Shelf making in Ace Lightning. What more do you need?
grow weaker. There's no way you can save yourself.
Yuck it up, Gruesome. Another Lightning Knight will be here soon, and I'm going to enjoy watching him twist you into a pretzel.
You mean your pathetic sidekick? We have something special.
Was I meant to do?
I'm
Oh, I was meant to put Dow's in the E before.
That's right. We're gonna roll out the welcome mat for that mindless mortal.
Do you like that guy's voice?
Excuse me, you open for business?
Hold on, I ain't got the sign done yet.
Come on, Chuck, that could take years.
Oh, he's spelling Doom, but he can't spell. Owned.
Hold my bike for a sec.
Sure, dude.
Alright.
Okay. using decoys. That's brilliant. We're gonna try that. Go the decoy.
E and
It's all part of
A?
the Ace
I think was
Lightning
that top one? Yeah, they're
The
together
British
now.
version. Oh, yeah, it's kind of different, I know, but well, just trust me.
I've been trying to solve this game for weeks, dude. Whatever it takes to win, I'm all over it.
These are Miru, I think, yeah. Oh, this is a...
Exploring the carnival. Watch out
I'm
for
not sure.
Lord Fear's henchmen, like Pigface.
I can see if I can alter the camera angle a little bit.
Chuck? Mark?
It's blocked by the desk. Okay, it might be a bit of a bad camera angle for a little bit.
If I ever get out of here,
Like, I would like to
I'm
have
not
it,
gonna play another video game as long as I live.
because it was here before, like over this side, near where this monitor is, but because of how narrow the lens is, I couldn't show very much. So I need a wider lens if I'm to do this sort of stuff in the future. So yeah, I'll get this frame stuff done. Hopefully get the shelf up,
Hey, so you're right.
and then fucking around with everything will be viewable,
Mark,
at least.
my name's Mark.
If you say so, Garth.
Garth.
I need your help, kid. My
I don't know if
power's weak.
like I'm looking at some of
Right,
these.
so what do we...
Isn't this cozy?
Was I meant to do
Just
2Ds?
The three of us.
Blast him, kid.
I hate to burst your bubble, Lightning, but
Why?
your little sidekick isn't blasting
I guess.
anybody.
Didn't say it's times 2. Let's do another one of those, I guess.
The amulet. How lucky for me. And how unlucky for you. Your helpless hero
up there.
cannot save you. But give me that piece of the amulet.
Missing IKEA,
and
bro.
You might save yourself.
Mark, are you in there?
What? Who dares to interfere with
Little
me?
quiet overall. Yeah, I can. Oh, I don't think there's a master, and I forgot I haven't turned the light on.
Escape me, you helpless weakling!
Mark?
Is that a bit better? I just turned them both up a little bit. The mixing might not be as clean. Actually, no, I think I can get to the light. Is the lighting okay? It doesn't look too bad my end.
Look alive, you idiot! They're getting away!
There's also a, I think, got a volume control on your end as well you can use, so don't feel like you can't use that.
Come back, you little runt!
Okay, sweet. Because yeah, when it's... Well, when I was doing the close stuff, I definitely needed it. So now I've got the top, the two middle ones, one of the side ones. Missing that side one, the bottom one. I think that's... It's okay so far.
You want to tell me what that was all about?
I can't. You wouldn't believe me. And even if you did, I don't want to put you in danger. Look, all I know is I've got to go back there.
Are you in some kind of trouble?
No, it's not me. It's this guy I know. He's kind of my friend. Look, someday I'll tell you all about it. I will, I promise.
Fine, if you won't tell me, I'll find out for myself.
Wait, Samantha. Do you know how much trouble you're getting into?
His name's Ace Lightning. He's not as cool as me, I swear.
Well, it's almost showtime, huh? Now, glad to have you all on board. Just a few simple rules. Your work hours are 7:30 till closing. And tonight, I want you inside the haunted strictly. I don't want you out on the midway spooking the customers.
There seems to be some mistake, Mr. Duff, about who is working for whom. Is mine,
That
you
was
meaningless mortal.
leaning on me, apparently.
Let me give you some advice that might
sorry.
save your life. Speak to Lord Fear only when spoken to. Understood?
That voice sounds familiar as
Tonight
well.
we have prepared a rather special
I think that
prize
was
for our
that was the
lucky
staff again,
guests.
wasn't it?
When can I get out of this costume, boss?
That's the rat.
In here.
You'll get out of it when I say you can, rodent.
There we go, yeah.
And my loyal lady, be sure the prize goes to the rightful recipient. I wouldn't want the sidekick's girlfriend to go home empty-handed.
Alright, so
Yes,
now put on this
indeed,
bottom
my
piece.
Oh,
My
I'm
name is-
certain she'll get a real bang out of that prize, your lordship. Oh.
Shit on the shelf is just like sticking into it, which is kind of a pain.
Dad, I'm going out again.
Remember, Mark, home by 9:30.
Great. First save the world, and then be home in time for curfew.
Ah. Oh, it'd be for the other side. Okay, that makes sense. I think.
Chuck, glad you made it. I may need some help later.
We're still playing the game?
Yes.
Cool. What do I do?
Just stay around here. Get something to eat or something.
Sweet.
Hey, Mark! Mark, wait up! I know he's hiding something. Come on, let's go find him.
Look, I came here to have fun. If you want to chase after that English kid, you're on your own.
Wait.
You coming or not, Sam?
Oh, I was putting those the wrong way. That makes sense. I was like, it's got these things that like you plug into something then do the Titan meme. Forgot there was not any on that side.
Chucky Upchuck without his chum, the Queen of England.
Leave my Chuck alone.
Oops. Pick that up for me, will you, Chuck? Chuck is my personal recycler. Isn't that right, Chuck?
One of these days, Wayne,
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna kill you with a hammer. Ooh.
You're meat.
I don't know if this sort of shelf would be good for you though. I think the actually I haven't finished it, but I'll show you the Kallax cubes that I put in yesterday. And that's probably a better option. For just like general storage. So it's a 3x4 on top of another 3x4. And they're good size for most consoles.
Anvil becomes a
I'll
shivering
send a
cow
photo on
when he's
Discord
alone in the
when it's
dark.
like proper done.
That'll do it.
And it goes, if you got like decently high ceilings, which this place is like somewhat good for, it's really good. So I would rate that. And they're also quite cheap. The 3x4s I think were $165 or something. But they're pretty solid. You might need to reinforce them a little bit, putting like a lot of weight on them. But they go together quite nice, take apart. Really easy for moving, where some other cheaper stuff won't be able to, you know, be taken apart multiple times. It just sort of collapses. No, my room's actually smaller than last time. So before it was 6 by 3.5 with like
Let's split up. You go look
6
for the anvil.
wardrobes.
I'm gonna watch out for the others.
Well, it's about time you acted like a lightning knight.
Where
I
this
told
is
you, I'm not a lightning knight.
4.5 by 3.5. With only 2 wardrobes.
It takes sacrifice. You think you're ready?
I guess we'll see. And
We'll actually use
thanks.
the ratchet maybe.
For what?
You finally got my name right.
No problem,
But yeah, the couch isn't in here, and I'm not working like around a massive window as well, I guess.
Hey, Slick. Want to win a prize for your girlfriend?
How much? About 50.
What step are we up to? I think some of the later steps are quite long. We're on step 3. Well, step 2, step 4 is pretty similar. And then it's do the back, which is fucking hammer in 43 little screws. And then it's basically put in the things. 120 of them.
Here's another one here for your little lady friend.
Ah. That's the rat man.
Better say your goodbyes before it's too late.
Or just wind up distracted. Because there's such big gaps in the width of stuff, so if it doesn't line up properly, it really doesn't line up.
Hey, where have you been?
So make sure it's nice and
bunnies, cute. I think you should get rid of them. I mean, there might be something wrong with them. Fleas. Anything. This whole place is really dodgy.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah.
Are you okay, man?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Oh.
How about I just hold your rabbits while you go on the ride?
Whoa, 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 big guy. Tickets.
Samantha, Brett, you've got to get out of here right now.
Why?
I won that!
Mark, what are you doing?
I'll show you the rat! Whoops, wrong one.
Look, kid. I know you're new here. In America, we don't rip the
Oh, no,
heads off of
oh, it is
the
American.
bunnies.
I don't know whether it was Australian. I feel like no one just ever. I don't think anyone's talked about it.
Oh. Hey, Wayne.
When this ride's over, you're toast, barf boy.
Aww. Well, actually, I don't know if it's... Oh no, it should fit.
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
You again? You never learn, do you? You just keep cutting back.
I was already a bit like, oh, it's actually going to fit in this area for me to lay it all out, but I think it should. I think so. I guess we'll find out in a sec.
Wait! He's got a bomb!
What? He's got a bomb?
Oh, crikey. A bit of bad weather. This is not good.
Now, Lord Fear, as I was saying,
His face, which is very odd. Oh, he's gonna throw up. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was Australian. Was it actually broadcast in America though? Or was it one of those weird things that was like filmed there, but only shown in like or? Wait, did you say America? You didn't say Canada or something.
in the 6th dimension.
Perhaps. But it's a pity your new sidekick will not live to
Yeah, that's
enjoy
not,
your
that's decently sturdy actually.
There's going
So
to be
the
a good explosion,
I've put
and
in
then
6 pieces together.
no
So yeah, top 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bottom one. So it's coming together. So I'll grab.
This battle has just begun, Lord Fear.
I don't know what the difference is between these.
once more his
'Cause they're not
fatal
marked.
flaws, decency, friendship, loyalty. He's a mere mortal, you fool.
Kill him. What?
Look, fireworks!
What's the difference between E and C?
No, yo. Oh,
no.
Wow, what a ride! You sure know how to put on
So A and B I don't need to worry about. They're gone. F is the bottom piece.
We still have our
I've used one C. Maybe C and E are the same.
Samantha,
Maybe.
wait. I can explain.
I think you've done enough for one night.
Samantha.
He's
Okay,
right,
well they're the that's E. Is that C?
Hey, dude.
And these
you
both
play
are
that awesome game?
they're both D because they're both got holes on both sides. I don't know if you can see the holes on both sides.
Peter, you won't believe this, but I rescued this girl named Samantha. Except she doesn't know it. And now she thinks I'm a big freak.
Okay, yeah.
This isn't a game
So, seeing it was filmed in Canada,
where it's going.
it might have just not made it to the States at all. So it's BBC.
Well, at least not any human friends.
So yeah, filmed in Canada, produced in the UK. Yeah. The substitute.
Hey Mark, Pete here.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Really tough making friends out there, but I can see why.
'Cause yeah, it all does feel quite
Characters coming out of your
like
video game.
there's a lot of UK stuff like this.
Even if it's true,
It's not like they're going full gung ho with America.
I'm not afraid of going to the loony bin, Pete. I'm afraid of what Lord Fear might try to do to get my piece of the amulet.
Use dowels? Is that what it wants me to do? I guess. It didn't specify before if I wanted to do this with all of them or just the one.
Pay attention. There will be a quiz.
Was there any? Don't know if it matters or not. Oh wait, it looks nice though. Cool. Another D.
Oh yeah, I hate it when you do that. Quit jabbering, you idiot. Have you found him? Oh yeah, I sure did, boss. Up there. And he's got the amulet. The amulet. You're sure? Yeah, I'm sure.
So it's only 2 bits of the amulet? Sorry, I must have missed how many pieces there were. I'm assuming there's only 2.
But now we shall have the infinite pleasure of eliminating this so-called light.
Another piece goes in. Sorry, this is not the most visual thing.
They do the honors.
Hoping it's going to be in
I
another
love this part of the job.
10 minutes or something. Yeah. I'm hoping Ace Lightning's doing a lot of the heavy lifting for me. I don't have to be entertaining anymore. Ace Lightning is entertainment. I put on some Freaky as well if people want to watch some of that.
Once Ace Lightning's psychic is out of
The same sort of
one step
energy.
closer to getting out of this dimension.
Alright, another piece.
Amulet will be mine.
C.
This joint gives me the creeps. It's called a school, you vacuous vermin. It's a place where more.
Oh yeah, no, these are like
Oh yeah.
stuff that anyone out of Australia probably wouldn't have seen, or New Zealand, or some areas of Canada, maybe the UK.
Oh Lord, fear.
Freaky at this time of night. Prepare yourselves. It's pretty spooky.
Physical education.
Ace Lightning. I must say this is an unexpected pleasure.
effort, Rat.
Okay.
But an F
Oh, hopefully I
for
can actually
execution.
reach the that bottom part. Like I can actually, you know, angle myself onto it. What's at the bottom of these? Nothing. It's literally just the screws.
This time you won't be so lucky.
Alright.
Sooner or later, I will pulverize
So that's the
you
base.
and your puny sidekick.
You leave him out of this.
So, yeah, it's that way. It's like that. Okay, it's not a great angle, but I can still get to it. I'll tighten all those first, and then I'll put that in.
What? I didn't do it.
Get us out of here, you bumbling oaf, and step on it!
I like that guy as well.
Never selling the ice cream with him around.
He's just kind of vibing. Like, he has no reason to really help them directly.
At least
The last of E. We've done B, we've done A. C as well. Alright, there's a few parts that are gone. Hopefully I can stand it up without fucking falling apart and have a look at it. In a sec.
You missed the party of the century at Holly's house. Wish you were here.
Your door's broken.
My dad's gonna freak when he sees that.
Forget about the door. This is serious. More fear is on your tail. We had a little rumble at your school today.
But that's impossible. You can't leave the carnival at this level. It says so. Right here in the rule book.
More fear is playing by a different set of rules, kid. You still have that piece of the amulet?
Yeah, I never let out my sight.
That's what he's after. Why don't you give it back to me? That way, you'll be safe.
No. I'll keep it. I said I'd be your partner, and I meant it.
Alright, you've just doomed everyone.
I'm not gonna break my promise.
Doofus.
Heroes always keep their promises.
I'm not a hero. I just want to figure out how to get my life back to normal.
That makes two of us.
Don't move. And don't touch anything.
Break every other door in the house. Oh, King. Every time I see him.
Hey, dude. Thought I'd see what you're up to.
Hopefully Chuck.
You want a shot, man? Sometimes it comes out of your nose. It's really cool.
No, I'm not that hungry.
What's that? Sounds like a blender.
Is he blending?
You making milkshakes?
Look, Chuck, it's not a good time.
How come? Is somebody else here? Another friend?
Well, no, not exactly.
How is it, Brett? Samantha?
Look, Chuck, you can't come in.
I understand. We have been hanging around for 2 days already. You're probably sick of me.
Aww.
Sit around.
Ace! Not the blender. Not enough to mess my life up. Could have wrecked my house too.
Am I missing something
Actually, you can
here?
get this angle.
Lord Fear is the problem, not the
Step
blender.
on a
Now
screw.
listen up. I've got a plan.
Great.
We go to the Carnival of Doom and find out what Lord Fear and his gang are up to. We may be able to take his piece of the amulet.
I can't go. My parents will be back soon. I've got to set the table and...
Look, kid, Lord Fear's power is growing, and we are the only Lightning Knights who can stop him.
You don't get it, do you? I can't go. My parents have rules.
Well,
There
tell
you go.
them the rules have changed.
Yeah, he's not a great guy, is he? Breaks the door.
I'll just leave him a note. Gone to save the world. Be home for dinner.
I mean, Mark's a bit of a dick as well, to be fair.
Ace, you here?
Try the bottom one. Follow me. See if that'll pull it across into spec.
What
so they respawn.
Come on. Let's get closer.
Hey, jump! Heads up!
This is super stupid. Oh, okay, no. We made up for it. It's all good. Should go like a fraction that way.
They've gone. This is not good.
Yeah, you said it.
No, that one went in really easy, but no, because the fucking thing's not.
Now remember, we're not here to hurt him. We just want to borrow him for a while.
Yes, boss.
Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Another well-deserved F.
It's kind of not very nice.
Wrong. Right. Wrong reason.
Who are you? Could I see your old man?
Ah, you must be the school teacher.
I like he's just school teacher, just the one.
An extracurricular project.
You stay away from me. Not bad. That's school property, young man. I mean, young pig. Young pig, man.
Alright, that's a bit better.
We're just pulling
Check chat.
This is an outrage. I'm a science teacher. I've got tenure.
It's not from IKEA. If it was from IKEA, it'd be a bit nicer. It's like super cheapy DVD shelf from. I got it through Kogan.
Are you sure you haven't
And
seen
they
them?
just sort of do
Probably in
just
the box somewhere.
a heap of importing of stuff now.
Sorry I missed you
They
yesterday.
used to just do
Work
electronic
late.
stuff.
How's it going?
Fine.
Yeah, do anything special?
No, same old stuff. Trying to save the world, you know it.
Good to hear. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm running late.
Let's make sure.
No, Dad, wait! The door!
Tight.
I don't understand. The whole place is falling to bits.
Shoddy American construction, that's what it is. It's a wonder any of these prefab houses are still standing.
I'll fix it tonight.
Yeah, bloody Americans, eh?
Today promises to be a most interesting day.
They went in the cage.
Listen to that rap. Teacher.
It's what he's credited as, just teacher. So these are all tight. Most of them are pretty recessed, so it should be good. Cool. So now I have to flip it over, I think. Yeah. Flip it over. So then I can screw in a heap of small, excuse me, small screws so I can do the backing.
Because you're about to meet your nightmare.
Obedient to Apres law and Faraday's law, this
Swan Lake.
electrostatic generator, also called a
Are they just
dynamo, converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Thus. Science. It's so electric,
who are they?
isn't it?
Swan Lake, sorry.
Now, if I apply a lot more mechanical energy, I should produce a much more powerful electrical current. Any volunteers?
Hey, Mr. C over here.
Cut it out, Wayne. Let me go.
We have a volunteer.
Yeah, give Chucky Upchuck
So
some
yeah,
shock therapy.
I don't know if you can.
Maybe it'll cure
Decently wide.
Maybe it's your face that makes him puke.
So also quite tall.
Looking for new friends, Hollander? 'Cause you're about to meet my fist.
It's okay, Chuck, don't eat him.
Chuck, don't eat him.
Old chappie.
Alright, let's see if...
My favorite little troublemaker, huh? Would you like to be the next volunteer?
So that's not going to slip, I don't think.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I will decide what is fair here. Mr. Hollander, Mr. Bugle, you can both come to detention tomorrow, 3 p.m.
Oh.
I think that will be most enjoyable.
I might move this shit out of the way. I didn't realize it was blocking so much of it. And look at so many shelves.
There'll be a quiz.
I've got some more room now that I put it together. And yeah, it did come along quickly, didn't it? Alright. Is that a bit better? Oh yeah, it's a lot better.
Oh man,
Cool.
this is so cool.
Maybe it's different here. But back home, detention's a bad.
Don't you get it, dude? Everyone saw me take a bite out of Wayne. It's totally worth it sitting in Chesborough's class for a few hours.
Wait, did you take a bite out of him? I was not paying attention.
Did you see what he did to that desk?
That was awesome. It was like straight out of a Jackie Chan movie.
Science?
Yeah.
Nightmares.
Exactly. Something's not right.
I wasn't too fussed on it.
I think we may need to pay another.
Cam I didn't like.
Psyched for some action.
The rest of it was alright.
Rock and roll.
Ouch. I can't believe Cheesy gave you that detention. It really sucks.
See if I can...
Nothing even happened to Wayne.
If I get enough
Well, he did have to go
shelving,
tetanus shot for
maybe I can
Sweet.
get it to rest on
So,
there.
given any thought to coming up for soccer practice after school?
Because yeah, otherwise I'm going to have to lie down, but I don't want
Thanks,
to have
Brett.
to do
That
that.
would be brilliant.
But I thought we were going to check out the carnival.
Oh, right.
What is it with you guys in that carnival?
One more?
Nothing. Oh, well, we better be going. Chat later about the team, Brett. Bye.
I like the new kid, but he seems kind of different.
Yeah, no.
Alright, let's see if I can do it like that. Probably not, it's probably going to fucking fall. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more in there than I thought.
Right. Well, the first thing we gotta do is find Mr. Chesbrough.
Chesbrough?
Zero
Yeah, I can't
charisma.
explain it, but I think he's around.
True.
Okay, now we're gonna split.
My chem teacher was really good. I was just really shit at chem. I thought it wanted me to screw these in. I look at it. I'm like, oh. I can't.
I have for you here today our latest.
Let me know if this is too loud, because I have to hammer these bad boys.
For your personal chills and thrills. So,
So if I can get this
behold,
first part lined up properly, then the rest of it sort of like hang.
I'm angry. Get me out of here. I'm a prisoner.
Because yeah, that's seeing.
The monster. Please do not feed the mad scientist, folks.
That seems pretty good.
Oh, the monster's coming. I have classes to teach. I'll hire a substitute. Do you want someone teaching the law of physics when they can't even spell law? Please.
Alright. And I'm assuming. Oh, the bottom's not. Alright, so I can move those out of the way now. I'll get one down here.
I'm gonna squash this bug.
Easy, Piggy. The boss wants live bait.
Ace.
Oh, yeah, sure, sure. You really think we're gonna fall for that old trick? I mean, how stupid do we look?
You want an honest answer?
Now I squash you.
Is this a private party or can anyone join?
Uh-oh.
Alright, that
Care
seems.
to pick on
Ooh,
someone
that side
who
goes
has
over a
to
little
fight
bit.
back?
I can't see. Whatever.
I'm through fooling around. He was just the appetizer.
Piggy to go home.
Has the pig died like every episode? Poor guy. F.
Hey, Ace. You know, we didn't mean no harm. We was just, playing around.
Oh, you want to play? Okay, let's have some real fun.
Oh no, this is just the backing. This isn't providing any real structural support.
Speaking of cake.
And there's like 20 nails in each of these.
Did they say anything else?
Not really. Oh, something about live bait. Oh no, Chuck!
I'll put more nails in, or more brackets and stuff if I need to.
But you found Mr. Chesbro.
I'm tempted to. I'll see how it goes once I stand it up.
Chuck, something more important than food.
So I don't think it should be too many heavy things in it. I don't think.
Oh, we're still friends, right?
But yeah, this is just the
Let's go play a game
backboard.
together.
We're still friends. Come on, let's go find Mr. Chesbro.
I already found him. He was in a cage, doing some kind of clown act or something.
Cool. We know where he is.
Yeah, you know that he's chained up like a prisoner and people are throwing popcorn at him. Doesn't that seem a little strange?
I wouldn't mind some popcorn.
About that. You probably need the extra money.
You need to cop some from Aldi, I reckon.
I don't think
Just
so.
because the ones I have there are like $1, and they're not shit.
Not about you, about this game of yours.
Well, I promise. Someday I'll tell you all about it.
Because the popcorn I go for is normally not the super buttery stuff.
Alright, Hans, you're off the hook. For now.
You'll come there in 12 hours? Ooh, that was not a string. Shh. As long as I can't see it on the other side, I don't really care.
Hi Pete, it's me. You wouldn't believe how much this video game has taken over my life. I know it sounds crazy, but I think Lord Fear has kidnapped my science teacher and replaced him with Lady Illusion. The worst part is I've got
I'll take Mystique.
tomorrow.
There we go.
And I can't explain it, but I think it's got something to do with Lady Illusion and the amulet. And I can't rescue Mr. Chesbro.
You can't feel your left arm.
Myself without Ace Lightning.
I used to be a fan of it.
Yeah, and there's this girl.
But I
Samantha.
just feel like
She's getting really suspicious.
so unhealthy eating it. Unless with the movies. The movies is very different.
You right there, Dad?
But at home,
Don't know what I'm gonna do.
while not watching a movie and just as like a snack, I'll have the basically non-buttered stuff. It needs to be salted a little bit, but buttered isn't like as necessary. I need to get back into making. I've got a little popcorn popper. We put kernels in for the microwave.
Now that arrogant fool has followed us.
Need to pop some more kernels. I don't remember how the fuck that thing works.
Once and for all. And at last, my vengeance will be complete.
Are we happy with more Ace Lightning, or you like the spicy popcorn? True. More Ace Lightning, or do we want to like round the twist, or freaky, or yeah? No, Ace holds up more than I thought it would, honestly. Which I'm fucking glad. We'll go for another Ace, and if someone else has a suggestion, I might have a look at that. But
Hey, Mark. It's bad enough.
yeah, no. I know you've got no idea. HP Domo. I'm hoping someone else chimes in. I'll put on a random twist. I think I've got that.
Kidnapped your science teacher and replaced him with Lady Illusion? No one's gonna
I
buy
probably
that
should have checked
story,
that I've
mate.
actually got it.
But if you want to get off school today, then take my advice. Get sick.
Yeah, I do. I'll have to find one Because I know when people think around the twist, I think it's season 1, season 2.
That's because there's nothing wrong with him.
But I know more
Apart
about
from
season
being a
3, season 4.
13-year-old.
Because
Meaning, I just got off the phone with Mark's
that stuff was a
science
little bit
teacher,
later.
Mr. Chesborough. He rang to make sure Mark was going to come into school today, so he could serve his detention.
Detention? Mark, you didn't say anything about detention.
Mum, Dad, you don't understand.
I think I understand perfectly well. You've fallen in with the wrong set of lads, and now you're in a bit of trouble.
Mum, Dad, Mr. Chesbro, he's got it in for me. He's not even the real Mr. Chesbro. I think that Lady Illusion took his place and, well...
Mark!
My son's
That's
a
all right, I don't think I've ever heard such utter nonsense. No. I want you to
Imagine your kid actually saying that.
Go to school.
But, like, they're not telling the truth. They're just, like, in a psychosis. I'd be very scared.
This handheld ace game is awesome.
Follow the bus. It's about to take a detour.
So iconic. I think we've like met all the characters for the show, which is a bit sad.
Later, Lord Fear. It's like rules.
Wait, is he playing a Dreamcast with a VMU? That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it does look like. Or it's just something they made up.
Get me the wheel, you poltroon. Duff!
Just trying to figure out what it is. Gonna go on charter.
Knock, knock.
Whoa. What a reaction to it.
Killer sound effects, dude.
You know. Do I have a Dreamcast controller? Yeah, to me it looks like a Dreamcast controller with a VMU spray painted black. And it'd be time appropriate as well. I was just hoping for like another angle.
I'll take a chocolate cone with sprinkles on top.
Spare your sarcasm, you costumed clown.
Sounds like the party's over. Why don't you go back to your freak show and stay away from that school?
We're already inside the school, you muscle-bound moron!
Bad rude. Cool. Bad rude.
Dude, I think they cast a guy like 30 years too old for that role.
Hollander. Oh, chap. Looking forward to detention this afternoon?
Alright. One backing done. Next one.
Chesbro's really got it in for you. I know. I'm not looking forward to detention. I think we're in some serious trouble, Chuck.
Don't sweat it, amigo. Old Chucky boy will be there for you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Sean can't even catch a break from his own friends.
That's my button! Give that to me! Give it!
Don, I'm good. You don't look so good to me.
Oh, you can't cage me up here like some
These in the wrong order.
I'm a science teacher!
Hey, whatever.
You're going to have to answer to my teachers' union. It's a big union. Big pension.
Silence, you sniveling coward. Save your
Because yeah, this is like upside down.
recess.
So it's like a little logo. It's on the back of it.
So
So
you
it
played
doesn't
some
fucking
soccer in
matter.
England, did you? And now you want to join the team? Is that it?
Yes, sir. I played football since primary school.
Well, this is soccer, son. No football until high school.
No, coach. That's what they call soccer in England.
They do? What a crazy world, huh? Okay, Hollander, get out there and play some soccer, or football, or whatever you want to call it. Just make sure you kick the ball.
I'll give it a go, coach.
Keep those passes crisp.
I won't be able to see. Oh no, I have to really shut any suggestions of Round the Twist episodes that I'd be able to find easily?
Okay, everybody keep practicing. Hollander, get the ball.
Ace, am I glad to see you? Setting a trap for me in detention. You've got to get me out of here.
You can't run away, kid. They'll just find you again. Sometimes a hero has to stay and face the music.
You sound like my parents. I thought we were partners. Thanks for nothing.
Okay, hold on, kid. I didn't say I wouldn't help. You think you can get me inside the school?
How can I? I mean, you don't exactly blend in. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless?
Well, it's risky, but maybe I could create a diversion.
Good thinking, kid. You just get me in the door. I'll take it from there. Hey, you mind if I give it a shot?
I didn't know you played.
I don't.
That kid's on the team.
That pathetic excuse for a superhero. I'm the only one clever enough to defeat him. How dare he try to foil my plan?
Oh, yeah, you're way too smart for him, boss. Way too smart. Oh, you're the smartest of the smart, actually.
Indeed. Still, it may be that my lady illusion could use some reinforcements at that school. Yes, the porcelain one.
Oh, don't send pig face, boss. Ace Lightning cleaned his clock last time. Why, if I hadn't been there to protect him, he'd have been pork chops.
You dare to doubt Lord Fear's decision, eh?
No,
The angle, the other one's like just off.
doubt.
Then it's final. Pigface is going to school.
Yes, Lord. School, good. Me love school food.
Call this food? Looks like something chum.
That's enough of your smart mouth. Next.
Hello, Mrs. Fetcher. I'll have the usual.
Oh, Chucky, have I got a surprise?
Is this like
for
an actual
you.
school? Or?
Banana cream pie, your favorite, with butterscotch pudding and the piece de resistance. Ta-da! Tapioca pudding.
Tapioca pudding? Mrs. Kutcher, have you been reading my diary?
Oh, I like a growing boy who appreciates fine cuisine. Next.
Can I help you, old chap?
I was just getting some fresh air.
Air? Oh, I wouldn't be worried about air if I were you, Mr. Mr. Hollander know I'd be more concerned about detention, which is in approximately 3 hours from now. And counting.
Hopefully this holds. That hand.
What's up, Charlie?
There's a key in my pudding.
So, take it out.
I can't. It's too gross.
Steady, Chuck, it's just a pea.
Back off, man! Back off!
Oh, run for cover, he's gonna blow!
Imagine being known as the vomit kid at school.
Timing, Chuck. Ace, come on, the coast is clear.
After I've done this back plates, Wendell. Is that the Around the Twist episode? Is that what it's called? The actual episode? Oh yeah. So after this, it's the shelving. So I can start unboxing shit. So that should be good. I'll have to change the location of the camera though. I don't know. Actually, maybe I could just keep where it is and just zoom in a little bit. And just, or just rotate it.
Big Face still hungry. This time, Big Face eats you.
What pie in your mouth?
No more jokes. This will be your last course.
That's funny. I was just thinking the same thing about you.
Oh yeah. The really, really pale guy. Sorry, I was unsure when that when that rocked up.
Okay, that was the grossest thing ever. It was like a pandemonium of puke. What's that? Some kind of good luck charm?
I thought it was, but after today, I'm not so sure.
Mark, you look kind of pale. You're not gonna get sick too, are you?
No, it's not that.
Then what is it? You can tell me.
Look, Samantha, I haven't lived here that long, and, well, we're just starting to get to know each other.
Yeah?
And I wouldn't blame you for thinking I've been acting a bit, well, strange.
A bit?
Okay, then more than a bit. You see, the thing is, something happened a while ago. And like, for instance, I don't think that Mr. Chesborough is really Chesborough.
Mark, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Ace Lightning.
Speak of the devil. You were saying something, Mr. Hollander.
That was not a circular top of that.
Saved
Oh.
by the bell.
Just actually looking at the top of these nails is very sad.
For now.
Yeah. The main thing I was going at with the vomit kid thing was like, how often is like a main character the vomit guy? It's normally like a side character. Because it's not a very good
Let me give
fucking
you a
trait.
bit of advice. Never ask Lord Fear for anything without saying please. Do you understand?
Lady Illusion will soon spring her trap and rid us forever of Ace Lightning's pathetic sidekick.
Slowly getting through this.
This creature's usefulness is over. Release him.
Oh, boss, we was just starting to have some fun.
I said release the rodent. And make sure you delete his memory file of this little
He's not so
adventure.
evil though. Like he could have just killed
We
him.
don't want him coming back here on a field trip, do we?
The guy's like
Follow the button and repeat after
like a literal
me.
skeleton, but he's like, oh,
I'm
nah,
good.
just wipe his memory. It's alright.
Darn, I'm good.
Darn, I'm good.
Darn, I'm
Darn, I'm
good. Darn, I'm good.
Ah, Mr. Hollander. Welcome. Welcome to detention. And Mr. Mugo.
Half a dozen
just
left.
in time. Sit down.
Who is the vomit kid in The Simpsons? It's a really, really pale guy who doesn't really have any proper hair. I think he wears like a light blue t-shirt or something. And his name's Wendell. So for all the Australian watchers, well, actually, is that a little bit of shot of that? Does anyone remember a TV show going around? Like magazines were kind of the focus, and the intro of it was a kid buying a fuckload of magazines and just like sprawling them across the lounge, and then like jumps into them or something.
I believe we're the last ones here. So, I suggest we end this session of penal
I can't find
servitude
anything on it.
with a
It's-
little game of catch.
Like I feel like I found most shows that I remember watching. That is something I cannot find any information on.
Ah, you fool! Just give me the
To the school, cretin.
So to get a fever dream. I mean, probably. I mean, I'm watching fucking Ace Lightning right now. I feel like I've definitely had a fever dream at one
illusion
point.
came to life. I almost got the crystal ball. Detention is awesome!
That was really brave of you, Chuck. You've got to get some help from someone.
Someone.
Like
someone singing Lord Kumbaya. Someone singing Lord Kumbaya. Strumming on the old banjo. Shh.
You have to get out for the
So I've
cat.
got one spare nail, so I must have missed this. Or it's a spare.
Red.
Chuck, come back here.
No, looks like we got all of them.
Mrs. Kutcher, could you pass the sugar, please?
Me like school.
Yeah, me too. You're not Mrs. Kutcher.
You blow! Go! No! Get out of my kitchen, you go! Go! Trust me! Don't you come back for seconds!
I know
Oh,
you're here.
I'm taking my headphones off for a second.
Just
Actually, I'm
give
gonna
us the
mute my
amulet,
mic
and we won't hurt you.
and unplug my headphones so I can still hear
This
it.
British version of Ace
But
Lightning is out of
I just
control.
need the issue of mobility.
It's the man!
Ace, watch out behind you!
Oh, cut it out! You're making me sick! I just paid!
Are all games this real back in England?
Still want to brag about your power, playmate? You okay?
Yeah, now that you're here.
You know Ice Lightning?
We back.
This is
Please,
so
let me
cool.
handy.
Wait till everyone at school hears about this. We're gonna be famous, dude.
All right.
No, Chuck, you can't tell anyone.
I'll rotate it around.
Ah, don't worry, kid. Once the gas wears off, he won't remember a thing.
That's a relief. I'm not sure I could explain this.
Oh, don't even try, kid. Too risky. You tell anyone and you're putting them in danger, right along with you.
Wait, you're saying I can't tell anyone?
It comes with the territory mark. It's all a part of being
don't worry
a
about that one.
lightning knight.
Yeah. That looks right. I can only show so much of it because of the camera and whatever.
Well, did you destroy the wretched sidekick?
The mortal lives. Big face failed.
Hopefully,
but Big
I
face
pick up
failed.
I'm surrounded by incompetence!
I could swap some shit
Hey,
around.
Mark, wait. How was detention? Did Chesborough freak on you guys?
Well, you might say that. But it turned out alright.
I don't know what it was, but I was really worried about you.
You were?
Yeah, weird, huh? Hey, you're trying to tell me something today at your locker?
Oh, yeah, right. I was, but it's kind of complicated.
Darn, I'm good. Darn, I'm good. Darn, I'm good. Darn, I'm good. Darn, I'm good.
What is up with Chesborough? Is he for real?
You're asking the wrong guy. Things got pretty scary today, Pete. Now I know Lord Fear will do anything to get that amulet. And I guess Ace is right. There comes a time when heroes have to face their fears.
There's like a doorstop.
Including me.
Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, let's try and find a random put stuff here is good. So I can actually sit down for a second. Let's just check out the first one. So I just like quickly missed it. While I find the random stuff.
You fly, pig face.
Interesting Pete. Once I'm dead, welcome back. Lindy. Fuck my night. I can change each so I'll go to
Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Well, have you heard the word about the bird and the spider? It wiggled and wriggled and jiggled inside it. Well, have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist?
Hopefully that sounds alright again.
Ever felt like this?
Have some water, Faith.
Sir.
Some water for you.
No. Your dinner is here.
trying to
I will
see if I
bring
can take
all
off the
worldly
doorstop.
distractions and seek peace, harmony, and tranquility. I will not
So, Rita, is it true you stopped showering to save water? That would explain the flies then. No, they're here because you stopped using toilet paper to save
Yeah, no, the
trees.
bird in the intro is very.
I will not speak.
Nice.
You're never gonna keep up this vow of silence. I'm a boy. I'll be fine. But the girls, talking's like breathing. Only more important.
Let's do it. Must have had no brothers in the monastery.
Hey, Miss Offenbach. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Bron.
I will not speak. Peace.
Look, I knew it. Look, Fiona's seeing someone else. And what's worse, it's a boy. Look at her trying to make me jealous with that pretty boy, Mr. Suave.
Let's have a look. So yeah, it's behind it on the left-hand side.
Technically, I dumped her, and yeah, I've been chasing other girls ever since, but I never got one, so it doesn't count.
I had a feeling it was just going to be a Phillips head at the end of that. Alright. Where I put the fucking... There we go. Should be long enough.
Sorry, young tape lady. No dogs.
Sorry, Miss Offenbach. Looks like you're in the doghouse.
And no garlic.
No, I hear what you're saying, Linda. And you're right. Chasing girls has brought me nothing but pain and humiliation. I mean, I'm not an animal. I should be focusing on higher things. Thanks, Linda. You've been a big help. From now on, I'm through with girls. I'm not going to chase them. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not even going to think about them.
Hi, Pete.
Hello, girls.
Twist, we came here to watch the flea, not maggots like you.
Shut up!
Smaller little thing.
Is proud to present to you the magnificent Count Dracula. This brave type bloodsucker will now
So do people remember the latest stuff like this or the earlier ones with a different cast?
a triple type somersault over your head, bounce off that roof type trampoline, and perform a pulsing solo dive into this miniature heated swimming pool.
Come on, not the old yawn and stretch trick.
Please remain seated at all times. We do not wish the Count to get jumpy before he's
He
been
can't be.
shot. In 5, 4,
He can't be.
3, 2, 1.
He is.
0.
So yeah, that was just behind the
I can't see him.
He I couldn't get a flush up against the wall.
Do not move.
So the little door stopped.
No, Tony, I really don't think Oliver's a very good name for our baby.
Why, what's wrong with it?
Oliver Twist?
Oh. How about Rhonda?
Rhonda Twist.
Hi, guys.
Hey, kids.
Strange
You got
things
any good
happen.
suggestions for the baby's name?
Have you considered Fido or maybe Buster?
No, actually, they didn't make it onto the short list.
Hey, you alright? Your nose is all cold and wet.
That means I'm happy.
Yeah, if you're a dog.
Well, I'm dog tired. No, actually, I'm really drained, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Alright. Trying to see if it's
Linda.
if this lets me attach to the wall or something.
She's taking a vow of silence. It's how the ancient monkeys achieved excitement.
It might be worth doing it for this. The skirting board's so thick. I don't know if I could be even able to do it. I don't need drill bits in here though. Or downstairs. Whatever. Alright. What should we start with? I'm thinking VHS. Tapes in here.
I'm going to the dogs.
Is this a bad time? Perhaps I'll come back later.
There's even Disney stuff that I don't know why. I bought so much of it. Actually, I might even put it underneath the desk.
Evening, citizens. We're looking for a flea circus fugitive. Male, Caucasian, jump beat this position. And he's come to suck your blood. One bite, and he'll turn you into a bloodthirsty man.
Pull the other one, boys. It's got fangs on it.
It's true, Mr. T. The flea master told us himself. Alright. Oh, you lie. Anyway,
We've got some
third
DVDs
bite,
in this bad boy.
you turn into
Chaotic,
howling werewolf.
Bacana, whatever that is. Galaxy Angel A. Samurai Jack. Actual stuff. Trying to figure out where I want to kind of put everything though. It's hard to gauge.
I think Pete needs more roughage in his diet.
Yeah, I've got the first season of it. Let's see if I can... It's volume 3. Volume 4. Don't think they came with any cards or anything though. Which is a bit of a shame. You think it'd be something they could easily include, just make people buy it?
The standards drop. I mean, look the way people. How can people live like this?
Paid cleaners.
I wish Rabbit was here to pick this up.
Oh.
But there's even a shoe. Yuck. No! It's a wolf in sheep clothing. Oh, red nose. Can't you hurry? I never thought about it.
If I just started these in the middle and just sort of went from there. Because I don't really want like them at the bottom. Alright. So we'll start with the chaotic stuff.
Is that you?
Let's put in some pegs. Alright. Yeah, that way.
Oh, Softenbach.
Okay, this
I never
one
believed
isn't
in
that
love
bad
at first
actually.
sight, but now I know it's true. And I'll be the happiest little wolf boy in all the world.
I kind of wanted like wall
The
to
same.
floor to roof across all the walls on the ceiling. Is that shelving?
Darling, I'll cherish it always.
But I can't do that really.
Fiona, I never believed in love at first sight. But now, I know it's true. You're smart, beautiful. I'm surprised you're not with someone.
I was. Or at least, I thought so. I thought it was serious, but he was just a boy. But you, Maurice, you're a mature boy, and you make me feel like a mature girl. Maurice.
Oh, Fiona.
These are a bit
So
wide.
where is he? If Dad finds out he's been out all night, he'll chuck us in. Pete! Pete!
What's going on? Why am I out here?
Good question. And where were you last night? And whose clothes have you ripped up?
Pete,
There we go.
where have you been all night? We've been frantic.
It's
said I was just no, but you've been irresponsible and insistent.
Gun Sword,
When are you gonna wake up to yourself?
Great
Stop
Teacher
acting like an
Onzuka.
animal and start behaving like a
It's like a heap of
normal human being.
anime that I bought really cheap. I haven't watched any of it though. But kind of will get
So
there.
great at being a human anyway.
The Angel, Samurai Jack might go over another one. Here we go. Chaotic Volume 1 and Chaotic Volume 2.
You soften back. You understand me.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
You care about me. Wish I could be with you forever.
I think how I'm gonna
I'm a dog
order
trapped in
this.
a boy's body.
Mighty
At
Booze.
least until tonight's full moon.
Arrested Development 1 to 4. Start like Western into anime into live action or something maybe. Metropolis is not a TV show. Rex the Runt. That was a claymation show. It wasn't that good actually. Though.
Vampire flea check? Any vampire fleas to declare? Plants all catching valuables in the box and step through the scan.
No way.
Well, it's worth a try.
Blackadder.
Hi, Pete.
What's his
Zaggy Renegade
I
Angel.
don't know why you need the garlic grease.
Very, very
Your
juicy
breath's
show.
bad enough to raise the dead.
That's all on YouTube, I think.
Oh, that's priceless, Bronson. As in, it's worth nothing.
Black Books.
Now, if you don't mind, we're on the trail of 50,000 Clopec flea.
Avatar.
So come on, single file, through the scanner there.
Black Books.
Careful. Those things don't grow on trees, you know.
Yes. Sorry, I don't know where I'm putting my paws. I mean, feet these days.
Some Robot Chicken. Season 1. Star Wars 3. Star Wars 2. Star Wars.
Music to my nose.
I think they're all just DVDs though. Yeah, no Blu-rays.
Just sniffing around a bit. Trying to figure out why Pete's been acting so weird lately.
A likely story.
Do you reckon he's been bitten by that flea? Nah, I don't think so either.
Spaced.
But there is the barking.
It's
And
Edgar Wright's
and the
one of his
scratching
earliest
of his
things.
woolies.
Pretty sure.
Nah, he always
Yeah,
does that.
Edgar Wright. And it's got Simon Pegg and
I'm jumping to
Nick Frost as well.
There's no way Pete's a werewolf.
Pretty decent. The first episode's real good. The rest of the show is just alright.
Then again,
Cowboy Bebop the movie, My Neighbor Totoro. FLCL, but I think it's actually called something else. I think it's got an actual name. And Moral Oral, very good show.
don't let him bite you again. That'll be twice. And 3 bites you're out.
Okay, go away. Exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, the Adult Swim Madman produced Guff. Yeah, Moral Oral is fantastic. Kermadi High School. I don't know too much about that. I think there's another one I got for like $2 for the whole series. I was like, as long as they're above like a 60% on IMDb, I'll grab them. Oh, I didn't realize I had so much. Just Studio Ghibli, Totoro, Spirited Away, Inoskia? I don't know if that's got a different pronunciation.
Oh, my darling, let me take you away from all this.
Star Wars Ewok Adventures. Lego Star Wars The Padawan Menace. Afro Samurai Resurrection. That's like an actually good thing. And Star Wars The Clone Wars Volume 2. Like the longer ones. So that's the 2003 series. I do have Volume 1 somewhere. I think it might be in the garage right now. Wallace and Gromit Collection. Other claymation stuff.
I bet you 1,000 Clopec
Beast
is going
Wars.
the wrong way.
Alright, well that one's done.
Can I pay up if you
actually fit a lot on this, which is good.
And I want to be with you forever. And after tomorrow night, we can one more bite of your flea and I'll be all dog, all yours, forever.
He wants to fuck the dog.
Oh, I knew you were a mountain twist. Let's get it.
I remember I've been through like the game stuff before. My Japanese games. Gives me how it starts to look.
I'd have a word with that son of yours if I was you. Just lucky I spotted him this morning. We'll be off getting wormed and neutered as we speak.
Well, Pete, punchy meat treat? Have you gone barking mad? You're at the pound. The last 2 nights you've been out all night. Not a thought about us, Pete. You're acting like an animal.
But Dad, I am an animal. I'm a dog trapped in a boy's body. And I'm in love with Miss Offenbach.
Right, that's it. I'm gonna call a doctor. Or a shrink. Or a vet. I'm gonna call somebody.
But Dad, I found my soulmate, the love of my life.
Maybe your
Sure,
son
she's
said
got
that to you.
4 legs and a tail, but she's warm and she's wonderful and she wants to be with me forever.
You hate to say it.
Miss
Hmm.
Offenbach? I thought we were in love.
I guess it's just games now. Oh.
Miss Offenbach. We're in love. I swear.
I got books, am I?
Come on, boy. I don't want to be a dog. How could she do this to me? I mean, I could understand a bull terrier or a Doberman, but a punsy little schnauzer.
Okay, Pete, there's enough flea killer in here to nuke a whole circus.
Say goodnight, Chucky Mite.
Free stock, boy. That's
He's
50,000 Klopex you nuking there.
Who let you in?
Never mind that. Here's the deal. You want to save Pete from eternal anguish as an undead dog, and we want the Klopex. I hate to say it, but we got to work together.
That's
Deal.
Mega Drive games.
Well, have you found anything yet?
Hmm.
Besides dandruff? No.
How can you do that
The
stuff?
flea's not here, Ribs. Nah, but he's close.
Oh,
He's
is it?
probably hiding out somewhere while the sun's up. We got to lure him out. But how?
Bait. We need
Same.
flea bait.
And that would be me, right?
Right.
Use Pokemon's son as our yardstick. Alright, let's.
I'm sitting here all alone. Ain't nobody here but me. Full of tasty, full cream blood.
Think like a flea. Think like a flea. Think like a flea.
Okay, relax. I've got my garlic. I'm safe. I hope.
Go ahead, Dracky Mite. Make my day.
All alone.
Here's one sick puppy.
Here but me. I'm full of tasty, full cream blood. A sitting duck for a vampire flea.
Alright.
Sitting duck.
What's with that?
Battle silence. I will not speak.
Sitting
Battle
duck.
silence. I will not speak. Battle silence. I can't possibly fight the moon. He's coming. Look out!
He missed! The decoy worked! Way to go, Miss Offenbach!
Put in another shelf. I think there's like 30 odd shelves, so you get a fair bit of them.
Not so smart now, are you, little blood sucker?
Give him a break, Linda. I mean, sure, he sucks, but he was only following his nature, and I guess you can't really blame anyone for that, can you? Thanks, girl. I owe you one. And you too. I mean, you broke your vow of silence just to save me.
Yeah, but enlightened or not, sometimes keeping your mouth shut can be plain dumb.
That's great, but can we focus on the real issue here? 50,000 Klopex, and they're all gold!
Good night, Funky Chair. I don't know if I'll stream on Thursday. I won't be in Melbourne, so I've cancelled for that.
I just want to say that.
So it might be New Year stuff.
I'm your father.
I'll catch you then.
And you're my son. And if wanting to live a dog's life makes you happy, then that's absolutely fine with me.
Oh, no, I'm over that dog thing, but, thanks, anyway.
Thank goodness for that.
It's over. But, Fiona, I thought we were in love.
I'm sorry, Maurice. It's not you. It's just... I need someone with a bit more animal magnetism.
I was just putting the shelf in and just scraped a heap of it off.
Thank you, thank you. He was the only one who could do the canon act. I will never find another flea of this caliber.
Forget the flea, pal. Show us the Klopex.
Ah, the reward. 50,000 gold Klopex. Or would you prefer in Australian cash-type dollars?
You mean 50,000 gold Klopex is...
Just enough to buy you all a nice ice cream. Huh? Enjoy it.
Have you ever felt like this?
Another round of twists?
Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round a twist?
What are we thinking?
The king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put
Yeah,
me
sorry about that.
together again. I'd say, rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this? How strange things
I'm just looking through, see if one I know.
I can hear myself say, this is not my day. I'm saying not the hay. You won't believe me anyway. Hear myself say, this is not my day. I'm saying not the hay. You won't believe me anyway.
Ah, here we go.
Have you ever
That's what he left for. I did start at 9, to be fair. Alright. So I've gotten DVDs. It's like DS. Game Boy games as well. Like Dr. Mario? It's actually a Famicom game, not a Game Boy game. Yeah, Family Computer. One of the video games and Tetris DX. I need to find out what it is. To fit everything. Because GameCube I think can fit on that as well. Should be able to. Mario Party 4. No, it can't. Alright. So I'll do another one slightly higher.
It's good to unwind.
We should get my straight.
Okay, this is it. No more being written off and ignored. The Junior Walker Surf Race is gonna be my ticket to glory.
Look, Brian, I wouldn't get my hopes up too high. I mean, you can't expect miracles on your first try.
Yeah, Pete's been trying for years, and I thrash him every single time.
Yeah, you loser!
You're the big loser, Gribbs. Me and Pete are gonna watch show with you on Saturday. You'll be a laughing sock.
Big word for a little twist. You haven't got a hope.
Oh, yeah? Come on, then. Me, you, and Pete, right now. Unless you're chicken.
Hey, Bronson!
Oh, they didn't.
Now I'm angry.
They didn't get that one all the way out. I will get another shelf.
Go!
They're very inconsistent. What's wrong with these?
How's it feel, losers?
Look! It's Pete! He's racing Gribbs! Go, Pete! Go, Pete!
Remember, it's not about winning or losing. It's about winning.
Humiliate them,
Humiliate. Bruh.
It's a dark day for Gribbledom.
Fair go, Mum. I won, didn't I?
Only just. And only just winning is almost the same as nearly losing. Just wait. You know what I'm saying?
Fantastic.
G'day, Bron. We're racing too. Wasn't Pete fantastic?
We could be looking at the new Wharf to Surf champion.
Well, you know, like I always say, swimming is 99% concentration. I just focused on my inner goal and made it come true. Almost.
Don't worry, you do it for sure on Saturday. Right, Bron?
This is the second worst day of my life.
Think you can make me look like an idiot, do you, pest?
Make that the first worst.
So, what are we gonna do with him, Gribbs? Oh, he's a bit small.
They're gonna beat him up.
Chuck him back.
Holy mackerel, are you alright? Not you, my whirling dirfish. Jira Spyro, are you okay?
Whirling dirfish?
Jira. Where's Spyro?
Spyro the Dragon Bird.
Spyro. Suffering swordfish, this is awful. They're the last pair in captivity and now the male's missing. Spyro, where are you? Spyro, hold on. Don't panic. Stay calm, Spyro. I'll find... Well, don't just stand there. Help me look for him.
The plot of the episode is Bronson's dick fucking spins. It's fantastic.
I mean, it can be difficult. Alright. My firefighting and the kids, well, finding special time.
Yeah, it's just the shelves are
Pretty hard.
not dug out all the way.
Stuff it when you can.
Dad! Something weird's happened to my...
What is it, Bron?
It's a private matter. I mean, it's private.
Oh, I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah, they're not going in really straight. I meant to take off the
I've
things.
started getting these funny feelings all of a sudden. There.
Well, I knew we'd have to have this talk sooner or later. I didn't expect it to be so soon. You see, there comes a time in every boy's life when his body starts going through special changes.
No, it stopped. Must have only been temporary. See ya.
there for ages.
Look, your brother's going through a delicate time. He needs your support and sensitivity, okay?
Cute little Pokemon strategy guide there. It's not that much in it. It might have. Yeah, it has like the original art for all the
Can you keep a secret?
Oh, it's organized by name.
Men's business.
That's discrimination. I'm reporting you to. Well, I'm not happy at all.
That weird aquarium fish swimming around inside me. Whenever I get my you-know-what not wet, spin out.
Bronson, you've got a whirly willy.
Exactly. Instant propeller, just add water.
So, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. What? A built-in propeller. It's just what I need to win the big race and make Reeves pay.
Morning. Want some sardines? So are you gonna tell me your big secret?
Morning, Bron. How's your whirly willy?
You've got a whirling what?
She forced it out of me.
Thanks a lot, Big Mouth. I'm going for a spin.
I don't know. I'm gonna space all of this.
Yes, it's events like Saturday's Junior
I think I need to
World
just
Reserve
fucking
race
clean him up a lot beyond the shelves.
Miranda, the swimming capital of the Shipwreck Coast. And the defending champion here, my son James, is the fastest swimmer that anyone's ever seen.
Ghost of Onyx. Might be too. A way across. I think it's just gonna be the easiest way to do it. Hard to know what I've got till I start putting it out.
There's an explanation. Just a moment, wait a minute.
He's got a whirly what?
Exactly. Something to do with swallowing a fish from the aquarium.
Might need to move the DVDs down or something.
I'm looking for Bronson Twist.
You better come in.
I'm not sure.
He's got a whirly what?
Exactly. Ever since he swallowed one of your
Mike
own
Static.
Oh no, poor Spyro. This is terrible.
What's a whirling derfish?
Whirligiga centrifugus. Small and extremely rare species that spends its whole life spinning through the water like corkscrews.
The males whirl clockwise and the female anti-clockwise. Solutions used to be teaming with them. Now they're rare as squid's teeth.
Is it better?
Of extinction by early washing machine manufacturers.
These days there can't be more than, I'd say
Two.
two.
Gyro here.
And Spyro. In Bronson's belly.
Well, Gyro's gone into a spiraling depression without her mate. She's fading fast. So, we've got to...
Get Bronson to cough up quick. Or else the whole species is doomed.
Exactly.
I'm on my way.
Some shots are not bad, and other ones are like really bad. I might call it as well after this episode. I'll send a photo through to the Discord if I get this all sorted, but I probably won't get it sorted for a little bit. If I have to clean up all the shelves and attach it to the wall and stuff like that.
Swimming's 99% constipation. I knew I had it in me. I just focused on bringing it out.
Ron! We need to talk
Might clean up a little bit.
Species in your stomach.
Not now, Linda. I'm with my public.
You can actually go to the lighthouse. It's in I think it's in on the Great Ocean Road. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I've never been though.
Tony.
You good man.
It's quiet. Kids are in bed. Isn't there something you'd rather do than sleep?
Oh. Of course. We should talk about Bronson. Yeah, poor kid's got himself in a bit of a spin lately.
We'll talk about Bron tomorrow. I found this book of love poems in Linda's room. Why don't I read you? To set the mood.
Sure, it's like some spell thing or something. know. I don't trust it.
Night in tiny cells. Shining lustrous stars above.
Kiss me, Faye. Kiss me.
Good idea.
Now. I'm sorry, the Port Durand and Porpoise can't come to the phone at the moment. No, you'll have to call back later. I've got the fish and chippery want to speak to Bronson about sponsorship and the surf shops on call waiting.
Fucking fish and chips.
More calls for Bron.
Faye, did my little Pookie sleep well? And don't you worry about Bron. He's far too down to earth to let this pipe go to his head.
Morning, all. Hold my calls while you can. Gotta go talk
I've got a heap of Master System stuff that might
You've got to listen to me about this fish.
work on the bottom, or
things to do, people to see.
don't know. Really don't know. Actually, it's nothing here I can put on that I know where I want to go. IT Crowd Season 2, Resident Evil Degeneration. That's gonna go. Ghost in the Shell, you can go there, so. Some Mighty Boosh stuff.
I don't care what you say, I'm not giving it up.
Bronson, please. They're the last two dirtfish in the world.
The Adventures of Amazing Kid is just some very random thing with someone else's kid on it that I have, because they were always very interesting. Those like you basically pay someone to make a movie and like CGI your kid into it. Some more IT Crowd, the rest of the Mighty Boosh stuff. I think I got everything Mighty Boosh.
Kind, caring, cuddly, wuddly. What were we talking about just now?
There was another one I put somewhere.
Your son? Right this high, red hair.
Oh. No. If something was bothering him, he'd tell us. He doesn't bother him.
Journey of the Children.
Perhaps we will have a
So they got like 3 live DVDs in the 3 seasons.
Hey, Bron. Faye and I have been talking. She's a wonderful woman, isn't she? Kind, understanding. And when the sunlight
IT Crowd 3 and 4.
Port Durand Porpoise, speak to me.
Yep.
When did you get a mobile phone?
Sorry, Dad. Ice cream sponsorship. Yeah, throw in a crate of Chuck Frosties and you got a deal. Primo, check ya. You were saying?
Well, I was going to talk to you about changes that might be occurring in your body.
Sorry, Dad. Training. Can't take any chances with a big race tomorrow.
Just putting all the British stuff together. I think that's most of it though. I think. Hard to know, it's all sprinkled everywhere. Angry Kid, Season 1 and 2 DVD collection, and Super Mario World. Do you remember that series at all?
Sorry, Bron. It's an emergency. You have to cop up that dirtfish quick or else the whole species is
Angry
doomed.
Kids.
No, the race starts in an hour.
Come on, Spyro, come on out. Gyra and I have been worried.
Stop it. I need him to win. This could be the only chance I ever get to.
Attaboy, Spyro.
Well, the one I grabbed, Resident Evil Degeneration, is like one of the animated CGI movies. And I don't think it was very good. The actual like live action stuff is very cheesy, but I don't think they're bad from what the ones I've seen. They're not serious at all, but they're not bad. Yeah. Alright, I might just sit down and watch the rest of this with you guys.
Can't believe it. I'm gonna be bitten by a twist. A little one at that. Oh, don't worry. I've got an idea that'll put him out of the race for sure. Oh, great. Nah, that's a good one, Bruce. Here's what we do. Jig's up, Bruce.
I think it's only like a few minutes left. This is way too close to my head. Might as well just get rid of that. Just get it easier than me moving it. Because I have to move it again anyway. My head's very close to the mic. That's probably a bit better, actually. There's also another episode where Bronson, I can't remember what the context was, but there's like a how high can you piss contest, and basically he wins that. Oh, there's a fair few left. It's just like mixed between so many different boxes and stuff. And I reckon it's just gonna be easier doing it without a crowd, without an audience. Oh, it's just because the my hair's wet. That's why it looks not shit. I did shampoo it the other night as well, which probably helps. I do need to get some proper stuff for it. Yeah, shower stream, bro. I mean, basically every stream is me, like, shampoo review. Yeah, basically every stream I do is me probably out of the shower, like, within an hour. Just because of when it normally lines up with when I have a shower. But yeah, the one I use is Redken. I think it's like a curly hair one. I just like slippery stuff. I don't think Twitch would like me doing a shower stream. It would be a good meme though. I do like when they use like ragdoll, just like random shit. Like you can see it's very obviously not a real person. Discord shower stream. Oh yeah, his brother's like actually drowning. Yeah, you have to sub for the shower stream. Sorry. Sorry, it was a bit of a different stream again, and we haven't played games in a while. But yeah, I'm hoping in the new year we're gonna go back to our usual programming. The days might change potentially, depending on what work wants me to do. Because I think Thursday, Fridays are the late nights. So if I can get those 2 nights for work, that'd be ideal. But it's probably still gonna be at least 2 nights. And same sort of time probably. And yeah, I'll try and work it out with my boss, and just take off 2 days every week. Maybe just do that, and then they can just put me wherever. One or the other, really. Of course, this will all be in the Discord whenever anything really drastic happens. Otherwise, it'll just pop up when I'm streaming. Here we go. And the fish just swims up his dick. I mean, they're together, but also... a fish swimming up your dick. I know there's like some like African parasite stuff, like in rivers, that they can actually swim up your piss stream. Like, they're not fish, but they're, yeah, like little parasites. It's pretty cringe. Come on, Bronson. Little 12-year-old kid. Is he even 12? I don't know how old he's meant to be. Maybe like...
Fantastic swimmer, Bron. I never realised that you were so great. What a fantastic... Honestly, James, that was a whole 2 seconds slower than your personal best. Yeah, but I won.
We're going to have to start training immediately for next year's race. You've got 2 twists to worry about now.
I have a feeling all the around the twist stuff might also be on YouTube, actually.
Rabbit, next time you get a good idea, just keep it to yourself, alright? Don't know when high tide is, do you? What? Help! Help! Help!
Ever felt like this?
Sweet. Alright, seeing it is early as well. Let's have a look. Who else is streaming tonight? No one I'm following. I need to follow some more smaller accounts on Twitch so I can raid people. Because yeah, whenever I get to the end of a stream, I'm like, fuck. No one's streaming that I know. Unlucky. Yeah, raid Ninja. Well, I was just gonna raid Bajo, because he's streaming tonight, but like... Fuck it. That'll do. I don't have to think. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight and fucking watching Round the Twist. I guess have a good Christmas, have a good New Year's. And yeah, catch you probably next year, most likely. But yeah, no, I'll be on the Discord and all that as per usual. But yeah, thank you everyone for making 2020 fucking not shit. Yeah, it's been good to start this and feel like keeping it going, and hopefully you guys want to keep it going as well. So yeah, catch you 2021. So yeah.
Chalonge? What is that French word? Chalonge? Oh, I've got to give him his flea stuff. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Samurai. It's very common. The biggest killer isn't the biggest killer heart disease? In the world now? The biggest killer is heart disease and sugar, essentially. I think it is heart disease.